Hello again, YouTubers. Welcome back to the Daily Porygonian for another Pokemon Strategy Guidebook review video. In this video, we will be checking out the Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2 official Unova Strategy Guide, Volume Number 1. So, Volume Number 2 is basically the Pokedex, and Volume Number 1 is, features all the walkthrough, features and so on in the game. So basically, if you want a Pokedex, that comes in version or volume number 2. So let's dive right in immediately here, and I'm going to quickly show you guys the Unova region poster that you actually can get inside. As you can see, it is attached to the back there, and then it comes with a type matchup chart. So now flipping the book over and going through the first pages. Of course, we have a flyer here for the National Pokedex guide, which was released a couple months later, as it always is. And let's get started. So I am recording this in the evening, so I'm just going to quickly speed through and try to get as much sunlight in the video as possible, because once it gets dark, of course, you know, the video is a little bit harder to, or the book is a little bit harder to read. So I'm just going to quickly move my MacBook Pro to the side. And yeah, so we start off with people and places to visit daily. If you guys are interested in a certain page, please just feel free to pause wherever you want. I'm going to try to get a good shot of all of it. But if it's really tiny in terms of font size, then I'm not sure what I can really do. But yeah, we have all of the various characters here, from the gym leaders to the Elite Four, and of course the champion, and Getsis, Ingo, and Emmett. Pokemon Trainer Handbook. So this is basically the portion of the book that tells you the basics of the game: Pokemon, catching Pokemon, raising Pokemon. It's kind of typical. Every strategy guide usually has a book section for this kind of thing. Master winning battle strategies. So of course, no fairy type back in Generation 5. Hopefully they do remake or produce new Unova based games soon. I really would love to see a Pokemon Legends game for Unova, but you know, if they were to remake the region of Unova in 3D, well, that would be awesome. Honestly, I'm actually not that big of a fan of Johto. I really don't have any, like, impression of Johto, because I've never played a Johto game. It's the only region that I've not explored in a video game, a Pokemon video game thus far. So, comment about below. Have you played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or Gold, Silver, and Crystal? And because it hasn't been brought into the new generation, essentially, with a remake of some sort, you know, there's really no reason for me to go back and play those games. And the features, of course, a lot of people... Oh, Pokemon Dream Radar, by the way, once the 3DS eShop is down, or is taken down, you won't be able to get these Pokemon in the game anymore. So of course you will want to go through the Dream Radar right now if you're watching when this video goes up in June 2022. Alright, so we begin the walkthrough here at Aspertia City, and this game was actually the very first Pokemon video game that I played, and it was on, honestly, an emulator. Yeah, I didn't have a Nintendo DS back then, so I just played on the Mac using the emulator, and this game was really fun. It also kind of encouraged me to go play Pokemon Black and White, but I still actually enjoyed this game more than Black and White, because, well, I feel like you just get more out of this game, even though the story in Black and White is definitely more well developed. Alright, so we come over to Pokestar Studios and then Castelia City. So, for its time, Castelia City is absolutely amazing. It is massive. There's so many things you could do, but of course now with the 3D era, even Lumio City feels nicer to me, honestly. So yeah, we go on to the Castelia City gym battle. We've got Liberty Garden, where you can bring Victini to it, but you can no longer catch Victini in it. That was an event exclusive to Pokemon Black and White only. Alright, so we've got the Castelia Sewers, and then Route 4. So Route 4 depends on, differs depending on which game you are playing, which is really cool. I hope they do implement some of these more significant version differences again in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because it does give you an extra reason to go through the same region but in a different game, instead of, you know, like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, where literally it's just the same game, just with Pokemon differences, right? So the game itself, like the adventure you are going to have, is pretty much exactly one-to-one, just that you catch different legendaries and so on. Alright, so we come to Nimbasa City, and of course Anvil Town, Route 16, Lost Lorn Forest. A lot of time was spent here, Route 16, Lost Lorn Forest, because the Nimbasa City gym battle is actually pretty tough in my opinion, especially for, I like to pick the grass starter, Snivy, but I always seem to have like trouble with the gym no matter which starter I picked. So here we are now here at Driftvale City. I'm actually gonna just sit down so that I don't like leave a shadow hanging over the book here. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better to read. And yeah, so we come to the Relic Passage, route number 6. Okay, actually that's not very realistic, so I have to stand on the side here. Alright, so route 6, Mistralton Cave, Chargestone Cave. So there's a lot of caves, a lot of towers, well, a lot of cities to explore in this game. Got the Mistralton City Gym Battle, Route 7, the Dragon Spiral Tower, or not the Dragon Spiral Tower, that's like further up, Celestial Tower. Alright, so Lantimas Town. So the cool thing about Black and White 2 is that you can actually ride in a plane across the region to this new town, and then proceed out to Undella Town through the Marine Tube, and yeah, eventually to Himlao City later in the game. So now we go past the Giant Chasm, it's Chasm, not Chasm, Lacanosa Town, and then we've got Route 12, Village Bridge. Man, this is very memorable. Route 11, and then we come to Opelousas City. So Opelousas City's gym depends on which, oh, no, it doesn't depend anymore. So in Black and White, it depended on which game you were playing, but here there's only one gym leader left. So yeah, the Route 9 as well, Marine Tube and Humalao City, and then the Humalao City Gym Battle. Route 22, and then Terrakion, right? So it's kind of cool that we get to catch the secondary legendary Pokemon. But yeah, Seaside Cave, the Plasma Frigate. Honestly, I feel like this portion of the game is the most boring part, because it's just basically the evil team's hideout, right? So you just have to find your way out of it, or find your way through it, essentially. Battle Colress, and then the Plasma Frigate will take off eventually, I think, because they have Kyurem, right? So we've got Colress again. Wow. So this is really long. Giant Chasm. So we finally get to the Giant Chasm, and then of course we have to defeat either Black Kyurem in Black 2 or White Kyurem in White 2, and then showdown against Ghetsis, the boss of Team Plasma. And once we're all done with that, Route 23, Calling, and then Victory Road. So Victory Road is also pretty tough in my opinion, and we eventually get to Route 14, Abundant Shrine. Wait a minute, what? Okay, I think they just decided to put this in before the Pokemon League, right? So I'm not sure why they put that in before the post game, but you know, it doesn't really matter as long as the content is there, it works. So of course there is a guide for the Elite Four and Iris. So now we move on to the adventure after the Hall of Fame, and there's actually quite a few things. You can even battle Black and White's champion Alder, and then battle test, blah blah blah, battle Subway. Cynthia is a character battleable. Is that even a word? You can battle Cynthia in this game, which is really cool, and catch a whole ton of legendaries as well. But again, these legendaries, aside from the Gen 5 ones, are actually not the primary legendaries, they're just the secondary ones. So like Cresselia and Heatran, for example. Black City is exclusive to Black 2, and White City is exclusive to White 2. White City. White Forest. What am I even saying here? Alright, so yeah, basically they're the battle towers of the game. Cave of Being, Clay Tunnel, and then we've got the Regigigas and Twist Mountain, Abyssal Ruins. You don't really catch anything there, but you get some cool artifacts. Ends Castle, Tube Line Bridge, and this is the portion of the game eventually we'll come to it. So Icarus City, Dragon Spiral Tower. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, so now we're getting to the fun part. Sky Arrow Bridge. I always found Eastern Unova a really cool place. It's kind of like Central Kalos as well. I really like the starting areas in both Gen 5 and Gen 6. They're just so nice and pleasant to be in. Nakreen City, Route 3, Wellspring Cave, and then we've got Stratton City, Dreamyard, Route 2. I love the music on Route 2. It's definitely my favorite track from the Black White 2 OST. Accumula Town, Route 1, and then finally, nope, not finally yet, Nuvema Town. So yeah, we've also got a nature preserve which you can take a flight to, and then we come to the Unova Pokedex Challenge. So this is a some information on how you can complete the Pokedex here, how do you catch some Pokemon, and you know, fossils, evolving Pokemon, evolution, hatching eggs, and so on. All right, so yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. There is a whole listing of Pokemon egg groups, and then is there like a listing of the Pokemon? So we've got trading here, and how to register Pokemon in the Unova Pokedex. Yes, all right, so for the Black and White 2 Pokedex, there is a quick listing of all the Pokemon that are in the regional dex, the Unova dex. So, you know, some reference for you right here, and let's see how long it goes on. Oh, and by the way, there's, what's his name? Nate? I think his name is Nate, right? Rosa is obvious because, like, she's in Pokemon Masters all the time, right? So, shoot fantastic movies at PokeStar Studios. Okay, this portion, honestly, I'm not interested in, but you guys can pause if you want to read it. PokeStar Studios was never really a really cool thing in the game to me, as opposed to the World Championships. Now, that's what we're coming to right now, Pokemon World Tournament. Right, so aim for the top at the PWT. It'd be really cool if they can implement something like the World Coronation Series, or in Japanese, the Pokemon World Championships in Scarlet and Violet. I know they won't, but, you know, it'd be... I mean, the current anime is so insanely awesome. I really like the X and Y generation, but this is... it's gonna be the best series, in my opinion, very, very soon once the Masters 8 comes up. So I'm recording this on May 27th, and Pokemon Journeys episode 112 just aired with the Battle Royale at the Battle Royale Stadium in Alola after the whole Mon saga, Lily finding her father and all that. So it was such a emotional episode, episode 111, and episode 112 gave me goosebumps, alright? The Battle Royale is insane. And, you know, I'm gonna spoil it right here. They didn't actually show who won, but I presume, I mean, Ash probably had to win, right? Satoshi had to win. If not, it would be quite embarrassing to end off the episode with the Alola champion losing. So, yeah, spoiler right there, and I guess you weren't expecting that, but come on. I love spoiling things, and I like to get spoiled as well. So, you know, if you have any leaks about the Pokemon anime, please tell me. I want to know. I mean, real leaks, of course. There's plenty of fake ones out there. I could make it up myself as well, so I don't need fake ones, but yeah. Alright, we are coming to the end of the musical section here. How to and where to meet special Pokemon. Ah, yes! Alright, so this is a listing of all the legendaries and even Volcarona, as well as the cool Braviary and Mandibuzz, Jellicent as well, and then... yeah, the rest of them. Pokemon weakness chart for the National Pokedex. Okay. Type matchup chart. And then we come to the end right there. So that's your look at the Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2 official Pokemon Unova Strategy Guide Volume 1. Comment box below. Do you have this book? And yeah, do you think Black 2 and White 2 are excellent games or overrated? They used to be considered overrated, but then everyone started getting into it and the prices for Pokemon Black 2, White 2 are through the roof. Of course, Heart Gold and Soul Silver is beyond everything, but yeah, you know, but Black and White 2, I have both games in physical copies now because I do have Nintendo 2DS XL, so yeah, that's really great. But that's all for this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more Pokemon videos. If you guys have any Pokemon content you'd like me to cover, comment box below, let me know, and I will try to do videos on it. Alright, so till next one, see you guys later. Bye!